Minneapolis. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Washington Commanders and the Pittsburgh Steelers. To get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And here comes a return from the middle of the... And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. It's hard enough to play on the road in this league as it is. But to start on the road with a fumble on the opening kickoff, just not the precedent you obviously want to set.
Not at all, and now it's just words because they talked about it all week. From the time they start game planning for this one, remember, going into hostile territory, we have to set the tone right in the beginning, and they do the exact opposite.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
They run the counter. 1. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. On 2nd and 11 now. Pickett under pressure, and down he goes. They sack it back at the 36. Pickett and the Steelers in need of a big play here. 3rd and long after the sack. He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So Pickett is off to the sideline, and Chris Boswell is on for the Steeler field goal try. Boswell's kick is good, and the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Oh, good return up past the 30. Still going. And he will score. Touchdown, Commanders. So they gave up the field goal, but boom, they get it right back. Don't even worry about getting their offense on the field. They return it on the kickoff.
So I see your 3 points.
And raise you.
And raise you 6. Double it up, coming right back at it. And if that's going to be the trade all game long, someone's going to be very happy with the end result.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Here's Steven Sims on the return from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. The slot man in motion right. Throwing on third down. Here's Pickett. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. Pickett finding Johnson there. First down, Steelers. Dialing up another pass here. Pickett. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Pickett. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we've seen some good pressure defensively already here in the first quarter. Here's another good example.
Pickett back to throw. And that will be incomplete as well. Had to pass there. 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
Johnson goes in motion left. Now Pickett on 4th down. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he is going to have the Steelers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. They run the counter. It's rolling. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Pickett. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. Try him with Pickett here on 3rd down. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. So 2 first-quarter field goal attempts for him, and he's converted on both.
I like the positive right there. 2 for 2, got the points on the board. The negative side is they didn't score touchdowns. And, of course, going forward in this game, that's going to be the aim, and hopefully they'll be kicking extra points instead.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. 1st and 10 here for Hal and the Commanders at their own 28-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll go play action. Howell staying on his feet, steps away, slings this deep from McLaurin. And that is incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Now this throw caught left side. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 38-yard line. First down, Hal to throw. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. It's Hal with another throw. Being chased out left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10, Howell. taken down. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Howell throwing on 3rd down here. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. And the first play will be a field goal try. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. Sly able to put this one through. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The man in motion left here, Johnson. Pickett to throw on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell. That is taken in by Rodgers. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Now throwing on 1st down here. It's Rodgers here with a grab. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Gibson here running out of the gun. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's McKissick. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. A carry now for McKissick. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. Sly able to put this one through. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Over the middle, complete. It's Johnson. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Johnson goes in motion left. From the 22, Pickett. Again, it's Johnson. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is a half with not just the coverage, but the entire defense.
is setting the tone in this game.
The man in motion left here, Johnson. To throw on 2nd and 10. Pickett. Pickens on the slant. And in for the Steelers, touchdown. George Pickens from 19 yards away. And the Steelers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Boswell good with the extra point, and that will tie things up at 13. Square now at 13 all as he sends this one away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they go play action with Howell. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He's got him in. Complete. Touchdown, Washington. Jahan Dotson. A touchdown on a kick return and now one through the air. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Here's Sims now from his end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They trail 20-13 our scores. They have it 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. Jamin Davis there to bring him down. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 2nd and 5. Pickett now from the gun here. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Johnson goes in motion left. Back to throw. Pickett. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Here we go. It's Pickett on 4th down. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. Powell to the air on 1st and 10. This is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 27 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Slide for the PAT. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Here's Sims now from his end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it. But I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up, and they gave the touchdown that was just given up.
On 2nd down, it's Warren. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
They force the incompletion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Going for it on 4th down. Here's Pickett. He's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Steelers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. To the air on 1st down with Pickett. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Freiermuth, as the first half is winding down, and the Steelers are able to come into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. They're going to run a little pop pass here. And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Washington.
Again, I'm a partner. I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games in a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. Sly on for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10, and he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Pickett now on 1st down. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Now Here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. Here's Sims now from his end zone. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit, as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Open man, that's the tight end flyer move. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. They'll go for it and run a little touch pass here. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The play fake, and now here's how to throw it. They'll roll him out right. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Curtis Samuel, 28 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Now Joey Sly for the point after. And the lead is now 24. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Here's Sims now from his end zone.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. Across the formation, he hits Austin. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. First and 10, here's Pickett. That's going to be caught by Pickens. On the move past the 40. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
Dialing up another pass here. Pickett. Crossing route catch made by Johnson. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Looking to throw again on second down. Pickett. Here's Freiermuth again.
Well, he does have one touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him first and goal. But you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal line for a second time in this one.
Might want the ball here on the next play. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play, and he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.